Bulls are back in town. In today's video, we're going to talk about this recent bullish move on Bitcoin, and more importantly, I want to dive into the comparison between fundamental analysis and technical analysis. This situation perfectly illustrates how I personally view the market, and as always, I would love to hear your opinion too in the comment section. How do you operate? Do you only trust charts, or do you also watch the news and follow what's happened in the economy? Let's dive in. So first things first, the good news are actually that we're bouncing back from this 50-day moving average. And I told you in my previous video that if we're going to see the clean, let's just see this breakdown through this 50-day moving average, yes, the bear scenario is always on the table. We can see a lower price on the Bitcoin, but right now, fundamental, yes, technical analysis, Donald Trump paused those tariffs for the next 90 days, and more than $4 trillion, even more right now, $4 trillion was added into the US stock market, and everything is right now flipping into the bullish, trying to print that bullish momentum once again. Look how those new candles I designed, the red ones that represent bearish movements, because I want to see clearly where is my potential, let's just say, resistance and supply zones are. Look at this bearish impulsive candle, the red one, and my target point would be $91,000 in the upcoming days. So I'm going to just bear with me. I'm going to explain you why and what is the reason behind this. So let's just take a look at this. Yeah, keep our eye on the weekly time frame Bitcoin charts on this 50-day moving average. If we're gonna close and we're gonna still keep bouncing back from this, we are good. I believe we're good, because 50-day moving average, this, as I mentioned in my previous video, is a perfect and nice juicy algorithm that calculates all of those supply and demands, let's just say support and resistance key levels, where we can get rejected or we can get, I don't know, respect. Where's the respect? The respect is there. We're bouncing back up, and right now I believe that the Bitcoin has the room to the upside, to go to the upside and to print this bullish momentum. So yeah, and talking about fundamental, let's just get back to the daily time frame. On the right side, you see Ethereum on the weekly time frame. So talking about fundamental analysis and technical analysis, I posted this memo in my whale room on my Discord server. Just dropped my thoughts and technical analysis on Bitcoin and ETH. One is bouncing clean of 2018 all-time high territories. The other is trying to flip into the bullish market structure. This is why I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'm not saying that the bottom is in, but Trump just paused tariffs for the new countries for the next 90 days while still going in war with China. Look how everything is connected. Market structure always comes first, in my opinion. Every demand, every support got respected. It's all connected. Market structure meets fundamentals. I trust my gut and my understanding of price action every single freaking time. Give me your thoughts. Are you paying attention to crypto news, or do you trust price action moves? So as soon as the Donald Trump paused those tariffs and the $4 trillion was added into the market, our juicy demand, this impulsive movement that we printed and we kept our eyes on approximately $75,000, a round psychological number for a Bitcoin. All of those round numbers are very psychological. So we bounce back up, we touch this $75,000 and we bounce back up, and everything is perfectly correlated. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis. So I'm always trusting my technical analysis on the daily time frame, and that's what we see. This is like my comparison between technical and fundamental analysis. I want to see your guys, I want to hear your opinion in the comment section. What do you guys trust on the daily time frame? For example, if you're trying to analyze Bitcoin, I don't know, charts, fundamental analysis, or only technical analysis? Because if the price is going to do this, I'm going to do this. If the price is going to do that, I'm going to do that. And I post this memo as well. I never really use fundamental analysis, only when I'm on the lower time frames to avoid an upcoming volatility. If market sentiments is bullish, but the structure is bearish, there's a high chance we'll see a buy the rumor, sell the news event, or the price are sitting in extremely overbought territory and it's time to cool off. If sentiments and news are bearish, we're likely in oversold territory with the whales manipulating the price and shaking out weak hands. These are just my thoughts. You're always free to have your own view. So these are my thoughts. I mean, if the price is like in the extremely overbought or oversold territory, that could mean this. If the price is going to do this, I'm going to do that. If the price is like extremely bullish, blah, 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 extremely bullish, and we see the bearish momentum, there's like a probability that there is like an upcoming bearish news or the bearish event. So we have to keep our eyes on the technical analysis, in my opinion, if you are a day trader, or let's just say swing trader. But this is not my point. Let's just get back on the Bitcoin charts. Talking about Ethereum very quick, I have no idea how low Ethereum could go. I have no idea. Ethereum reached previous 2018 all-time highs. So I believe that this juicy spot, and even right now, I'm not talking that you missed this opportunity, but even right now, 2.5K, almost like, let's just say, yeah, 1,000 not 2 1.5k, $1,528. It is a great opportunity for you to accumulate more only if you believe into Ethereum. If you still have hope and you still believe into Ethereum, this is like a very juicy and nice price level for you to accumulate more. But if you don't, just leave it right here. I'm accumulating more. I'm still believing to Ethereum. I still believe that Ethereum has a very strong chance and strong probabilities, strong fundamentals inside this, the whole story inside this Ethereum, that we're still gonna reach $4,000 one way or another. So if I'm accumulating more $4,000 for me, and to watch that breaking into the upside to reach the previous all-time highs, and the total, the top was for Ethereum 4.8k. So the drawdown from the top, let's just see, to right now the bottom is negative 71%. 70% drawdown. This is absolutely crazy. If I'm going to invest from here, yes, for example, if I'm going to buy it from here and wait for the all-time highs, that would be like 200% added to my profits. So this is crazy. I like the risk to reward ratio is there, and I'm accumulating more. I don't care. So if you don't trust the Ethereum and if you don't believe into Ethereum, just leave it right here. Let's just talk about Bitcoin, our godfather of the crypto. So let's just talk about Bitcoin. In my previous video, I told you, yes, we were talking about 50 and 200-day moving average. Right now, we all know for sure that we're on the weekly time frame. We got the respect from the 50-day moving average, as I mentioned before. And right now, look, I posted this, that there's a very strong probability and there's a very high, nice and juicy spots for you to open a buy long position. So if you took this buy long position, and I do understand that a lot of people are trading with insane high leverage. So my suggestion is to secure gains. We don't know, maybe we can get rejected from here, because I see that the Bitcoin right now is squeezing and compressing, could for the next, let's just say 3-4 days during this weekend, could compress inside this, let's just say, triangle pattern. And if we're gonna see that clean breakout, I do believe that there is a very strong chance, because 90 days tariffs are paused, and I do believe that we have the 90 days, that bullish momentum. Maybe I don't know, I'm just trying to speculate. But if the market structure and the bullish momentum will be there, I do believe that we have a strong chance for us to start retesting this golden zone from our swing highs to our swing lows. This is my juicy golden zone. My favorite Fibonacci levels, 0.5 and 0.6 levels. These are the levels that I'm keeping my eyes on, and approximately $90,000. 91 to be more accurate, because we see this nice and juicy key level that could be respected and retested once again. But of course, look at those 50 and 200 EMAs. We have a lot of resistance. We have a lot of resistance in front of us, because we developed and we built a lot of selling pressure, a lot of supply zones. So we have to break it. We have to beat those supply. We have to beat those bears. But let's just talk about 4-hour time frame. I announced, let me just quickly remove all of those EMAs. I posted, what is your strategy? My strategy is simple: supply and demand, supply and demand. So I'm looking after we printed this bullish movement, this bullish candle. I was with my Fibonacci, held by Fibonacci, I was trying to predict where is our potential demand. And my potential demand was 0.5, 0.6 Fibonacci level. And I told you guys there is a very great opportunity for you to open your buy long position. So right now, yeah, congratulations if you took this buy long position, secure gains if you're using 20-30x leverage. So yeah, and right now we're facing this supply zone. Look at this. Oh my god, this supply zone has to be retested, respected. I don't know, maybe we can get rejected. We're gonna build another demand zone. I don't know, because we changed the whole character, we're changing the whole structure. We need to break it to the previous one to keep that bullish momentum. Another demand. This is just my educational guess, based on the price action, all of those, I don't know, supply demand patterns, whatever. And yeah, this is my educational guess what we can expect from the Bitcoin in the upcoming days or weeks. So we're talking about the trading, the swing trading, not about investing. Investing is, in my opinion, for the investment perspective, I do suggest you to do the dollar cost average. Sorry for that. I'm not suggesting you to guys go all in. Nothing in here is financial advice. Please understand that. So, and I'm talking about this falling wedge pattern. Of course, 3-4 videos in a row, we were talking about this falling wedge pattern, and people they were telling me, you making us sick because you keep talking about this falling wedge pattern. But yeah, falling wedge pattern has been confirmed. I do believe that that this falling wedge pattern has been confirmed. I'm always trying to connect all those tops and bottoms with those trend lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and oh my god, even let's just say 10 touch points at the top and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch points at the bottom. So I do believe that we're squeezing and compressing inside this falling wedge pattern, and only the time could tell us and show us when we're gonna see that clean breakout. And you do, yes, we're bearish, but As long as we're inside this falling wedge pattern, we are bears. But when we see that clean breakout, then we're starting to flip into the bullish market structure. And this is my educational guess for the upcoming, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, it doesn't matter. And if we're gonna see that clean breakout, and if we're gonna get rejected from the golden zone, because we developed and we built a lot of selling pressure, and a lot of people maybe thinking that no, Bitcoin is not gonna reach all-time highs never again. Right now, this was our top, and I do believe that if we're gonna get rejected from approximately $90,000, if I'm trying to connect all of those tops, approximately $89,000, and alongside with this, let's just say trend line that indicates our potential descending support. Let's just take a look at here from the past. Let me just try to connect all of those tops and bottoms. We built during the summer, if you remember, because I remember vividly, we built this descending channel model. And as soon as we see that clean breakout, rally to the upside. And we're printing and we're forming similar, I don't know, setup right now. So from the bottom to the top, that would be, let's just say 20-25% movement to the upside, which is healthy. It is a very likely to see that happen. And from now, if we're going to see the retest from the golden zone on the 4-hour time frame, plus let's just say 15%, 16% rally to the upside, so that would be healthy. And of course, we see and we have a lot of supply zones. A lot of supply, a lot of selling pressure at, where's my supply in white, whatever. And we have to beat that supply, that resistance, in order to see, I don't know, a stronger and more bullish rally. So there's we'll see that in the upcoming weeks or months. We'll see, but I do believe that we have a plenty of room to the upside. So the comparison, trying to compare the previous, where we got rejected, the previous, let's just say, ceiling that became our floor, the resistance became our support, and right now the support that once was our resistance, we got the respect. Fundamental, technical analysis, everything is like correlate, everything aligns perfectly, and that's what I wanted to show you guys. And we have a room to the upside. Of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated on the 4-hour time frame. For those who missed this buy long opportunity, I do believe that we have a chance for us to, I don't know, to retest those levels and to build a buy long position once again. But of course, on the bigger time frame, we're still in the bearish market structure. But on even the bigger time frame, on the weekly, we're still in that beautiful, nice bullish momentum, still trying to print some kind of bullish flags, trying to break it to the upside. So we'll see. And so that is pretty much it. This is all I have for you today, folks. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace out.